and the public to truly grasp the magnitude of the unprecedented journey the House is about to undertake.
During the Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024 morning sitting, the House agreed that the mover will have 60 minutes to move the special motion. The Deputy President will also be accorded 2 hours to address the House uninterrupted. Thereafter, the mover has another 30 minutes to reply, after which the Speaker will open the floor for debate. According to the Leader of Majority Party and the Leader of the Minority Party, 10 minutes each to address the House. Other honorable members who wish to contribute to the debate have been accorded a maximum of 5 minutes each.
The proposal that we have 5 minutes for members and 60 minutes for the mover is something which I would like to second, and I would like to appeal to members to support. Thank you.
We wish to move that the Deputy President is accorded an opportunity to be in this House and be heard.
The Deputy President, or the President as the case may be, shall be accorded an opportunity to be heard in accordance with Standing Order 67B2. That's the right to be heard. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Standing Order 64.2 of the National Assembly accords the House only 7 days to dispose of the special motion after the notice has been given. This window closes on Tuesday, October 8, 2024. The session will begin with the tabling of the report of the just concluded public participation. Honorable Mutuse will then move the special motion before it is seconded. This will then be followed by a general debate for about 7 hours.
This special motion is not just an inquiry into the conduct of a state officer. It is also a momentous test of the resilience of the constitutional procedures meticulously designed by the framers.
Pursuant to Article 145 and 150 of the Constitution of Kenya, if the motion does not receive the support of 2/3 of the 349 members of the National Assembly, translating to 233, the matter ends there. However, if the motion for impeachment is supported by at least 2/3 of the 349 members of the National Assembly, the Speaker shall inform his Senate counterpart within 2 days of the resolution. The Senate Speaker subsequently has 7 days to convene a sitting of the House to hear the charges against the Deputy President. The Senate, by resolution, may decide to investigate the allegations as a House or appoint an 11-member committee to investigate the matter. Whichever the resolution on this, the Senate must conclude the investigations, hearing, and vote on the impeachment within 10 days. At least 45 senators must vote in favor of the impeachment for any of the charges to be upheld and for the Deputy President to cease to hold office.
I have no doubt that we will rise to this defining moment, that we shall confront this test with dignity, resolve, and utmost integrity. I am confident that the House shall prove itself worthy of the trust placed on it by the Constitution and the people of Kenya.
At Parliament of Kenya, Muremi Mwangi briefly giving us the steps that this special motion by Honorable Member for Kibwezi West will be taking for the better part of today, and in the event that the House votes for the impeachment, the steps that will be undertaken when the motion is transmitted to the Senate. Well, this morning, the House is sitting to consider the special motion on the proposed removal by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, who is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. This being a special motion by Kibwezi West Member of Parliament, Honorable Mwengi Mutuse, that has indicated in his special motion rather, that pursuant to the provisions of Article 145 and 150 subsection 1B and 2 of the Constitution, and equally Standing Orders 64 and 65, the House resolves to remove from office by impeachment His Excellency Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The honorable member has gone ahead to list the grounds for the impeachment. Among them, our dear viewers, if I may just take you through, charge number 1 is on the gross violation of Articles 10, subsection 2A and B, as well as C, and Article 27, subsection 4, and Article 73, subsection 1A and 2 of the Constitution, as read together with Article 131, subsection 2C and D of the Constitution. The honorable member for Kibwezi has listed charge number 2 as gross violation of Articles 147, subsection 1, 152, subsection 1 of the Constitution, where he claims the deputy president has been undermining the president and the cabinet and the effective discharge of the national government, which is the executive mandate. Gross violation of the Constitution on grounds number 160, subsection 1 of the Constitution, on matters institutional and decisional independence of judges is yet another charge. This is charge number 4 in regards to this special motion. Charge number 5 pertains the gross violation of Articles 3, subsection 1, and Articles 148, subsection 5A of the Constitution on the fidelity of the oath of office. In the motion, the honorable member says that the deputy president breached his oath of office and allegiance on account of utterances and actions attributed to his office, that is the office of the deputy president, under grounds number 1, 2, and 3. Grounds number 1, 2, and 3 are gross violation of articles of the Constitution, and charge number 3 is in regards to the gross violation of Articles 6, subsection 2, where the member says that under the 4th schedule of the Constitution, the deputy president has been undermining devolution. Well, apart from the 11 charges stated in the special motion this morning, the honorable members of parliament who signed for the impeachment motion in their numbers, that is 291, have been listed in today's order paper this morning, technically indicating that the business of the consideration of this special motion, which will stand as a substantive motion this morning by honorable member for Kibwezi West, Honorable Mwengi Mutuse, will be ready for debate and voting today. Well, and to just take you through more in regards to this special motion that members of the National Assembly will be debating and voting on this morning, is that the standing orders of the National Assembly, according to the newly amended standing orders of the 13th Parliament, standing orders number 64, subsection 2 of the National Assembly, accords the House a number of 7 days to dispose of a motion after the notice has been given. We had the member for Kibwezi West giving a notice of motion in regards to the impeachment of the Deputy President, which was given on the 1st of October. The House has until today, which is the 8th of October, to debate as well as vote on the motion. According to the rulings by the Speaker of the National Assembly, the House requires 233 members for the charges to be upheld. So what we expect this morning is that we'll be expecting the tabling of the report of matters public participation exercise that was conducted on the 2nd and the 5th of October. Remember, after the House gazetted the 2nd of October as the day for public participation, we had an extension of 1 day, and we will be expecting that report that was presided over by clerks of the National Assembly across the 47 counties to be tabled this morning. Thereafter, the tabling of that report that will hugely inform the debate as well as probably guide members in regards to the manner in which the House will be voting for the motion today on a sitting that is set to take place from 9 a.m. up to midnight, which is has been listed as upon conclusion of this business. The mover of the motion will be called upon to move his motion. Honorable Mwengi Mutuse has been allocated an hour to move the motion and, so to speak, convince members in regards to the grounds that he has listed in the motion. Members of Parliament will equally this afternoon, as well as for the better part of this morning, be debating this motion. It has been allocated about 7 hours for debate by members. We'll also be expecting the Deputy President, Honorable GACHAGUA, to appear before the National Assembly plenary this morning as well as afternoon at a time appointed by the Speaker in his defense in regards to the 11 charges leveled against him by the member for Kibwezi West, Honorable Mwengi Mutuse. By the end of business today or before midnight, the House will have decided on the fate of this motion. We require about 233 members to vote to uphold the charges for the impeachment, and under Articles 145 and 150 of the Constitution, if the motion is supported by 233 members of the National Assembly, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula, will then communicate in regards to the upholding of the impeachment of the Deputy President to the Speaker of the Senate within 2 days. And in the event that the motion does not meet the required threshold, that is 233 members of the National Assembly, then the motion stands defeated and the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya continues to hold office. We are awaiting for the business of the National Assembly to commence any moment from now to consider the impeachment motion against the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And in the event that this motion is upheld today, that is before midnight, and the Speaker of the National Assembly communicates to the Senate Speaker, Honorable Amason Kingi, in regards to the decision by the House to impeach the Deputy President, the Speaker of the Senate, in regards to the Constitution and the standing orders of the Senate, is expected and must convene a sitting of the Senate within 7 days of receiving the resolution of the National Assembly. And after convening a sitting of the Senate, the House must decide either to establish an 11-member committee or to investigate the charges facing the Deputy President under plenary, where all the 67 senators will be hearing the matter in plenary before voting. Similarly, as in the National Assembly, where the Deputy President, Honorable GACHAGUA, will today be expected to appear in his defense and convince the members of the National Assembly as to why the grounds listed in the special motion do not hold any water. In the event the House upholds his impeachment or votes to impeach him, the Deputy President will equally be expected to appear yet again at the Senate to convince senators as to why the House should not uphold his impeachment by the National Assembly. In regards to the Constitution of Kenya and the House standing orders, the Senate must conclude the investigation, hearing and voting on matters impeachment yet again within 10 days after it is convened and has received a resolution from the National Assembly. At the Senate, we will be needing at least 45 senators to vote in favor of the impeachment motion for any of the charges to be upheld, for the Deputy President to cease from holding office. But that will be a matter of wait and see, to see if indeed this motion that has 11 grounds listed as the grounds for impeachment will be making its way to the Senate after the House votes to impeach the Honorable Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, or if indeed the matter will be resting today if the House fails to attain the required number of 233 members. Dear viewers, remember, an impeachment by the National Assembly has to be vetoed by the Senate of Kenya, and in the moment and in the event the House votes to impeach the Deputy President, that matter must be heard and decided yet again at the Senate, where the House will be investigating whether the National Assembly indeed had substantiated the 11 grounds for the removal from office of the Deputy President. Now it is upon the Honorable Member for Kibwezi West, Honorable Mwengi Mutuse, as well as his witnesses, to convince the House that his 11 grounds really do hold water and the Deputy President really has committed an offense or offenses that, so to speak, warrant an impeachment. And to just take you through the grounds for the impeachment this morning, among them is a gross misconduct by persistently bullying state and public officers. This is charge number 11. Charge number 10, Honorable Mwengi Mutuse has accused the Deputy President of gross misconduct by openly or publicly insubordinating the President, who is the head of state and government. That the Deputy President has shown gross misconduct that is incapable with the high calling and dignified state of the office of the President, and equally having served as a member of the Cabinet and a member of the National Security Council. According to the move of the motion, the Deputy President, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, has publicly attacked and undermined the work of the National Intelligence Service and its offices and officers. The further grounds listed in the motion by the mover is that, according to the mover of this motion, there are serious reasons to believe that the Deputy President has committed gross economic crimes under Article 45, subsection 1, Article 46 and 47, subsection A and 3 of the Constitution in regards to the proceeds of Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. This is in regards to the Proceeds of Crime and Anti-Money Laundering Act. Dear viewers, if you're just joining us, the business of the National Assembly is just about to commence. The Speaker's procession, closely followed by the Speaker of the National Assembly, has made its way into the chamber this morning, signaling that the business of the National Assembly is just about to commence any moment now. Allow me to hand over for this live broadcast brought to you by the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation in partnership with the Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit. My name is Gladys Mungai. Have yourself a great morning.
Waheshimiwa, tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umetoa nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu. Tukusihi utazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao wameridhika kutuita ili tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Tunakuomba uteremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na utujalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako siendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Honorable members, we have quorum to transact business. Clerk. Member for Trans Nzoia, take the nearest seat.